Please introduce yourself.
Good morning, ma'am. My chest ID is 123. I have done my schooling from my hometown. Then I did my BTech in civil engineering in the year 2020. Thereafter, I did my master's in geotechnical engineering in the year 2022. Recently, I have been selected as a JE in the PWD department of Haryana.
Okay. All right. ठीक है. You are currently working in PWD department, you are saying?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What are your current roles and responsibility?
My current roles and responsibilities includes that first of all we have to prepare the estimate along with the draftsman in the drawing branch. Then we have to review it as well, and thereafter we also have to go for the site inspection and report to our senior authority about the construction work, whether it is in progress and to which amount it has been done. And thereafter we also have to cooperate with our technical staff that are working under us. That's right now, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So what are the activities you like to do in your free time?
I prefer going for a walk, and basically I'm fond of gardening, so I and also fond of listening music, so I prefer these three things to do.
Okay. How gardening is a good activity to do in free time?
Because I feel that if you plant a tree, you plant a life, and it also refreshes your mind. Because even when I wake up early in the morning, I first go and see my plants, and it just gives me a very positive vibes and just give me a very positivity, and it makes me feel that I have done something, because uh, plants are very important for us, so it makes me happy. And music also in the same way.
Rose plant is an artificial plant or natural plantation?
uh, I'm not sure, but I think it is a natural plant.
Okay. How much days will it take to be a natural, rose plantation, basically?
I don't have any idea about that.
All right. Okay.
I have some other plants in my garden.
Like,
There are tulsi, which is very sacred in our Hindu culture, and there are two breeds of the kadi patta, and there is also one lemon plant, a mango tree, and some other flower bearing plants in the pots, like hibiscus and others.
all right. So what you have been learned basically till now? आप पीडब्ल्यूडी में काम कर रहे हो तो अभी तक आपने क्या सीखा है वहां से?
Okay, ma'am. I recently my assistant engineer asked me to sit in the drawing branch and learn how the estimates are prepared. For example, if a project has to be started, first of all, how the work starts, and we have to, for example, the head office sends us a drawing, and on the basis of which we have to prepare the rough cost estimate. Then thereafter, preparation of the rough cost estimate, which is also known as administrative approval. There then comes the stage of the detailed estimate, which is also known as technical sanction, in which we have to consider each and every element of the, whether it is a road or a building, we have to consider each and every element. And there are also HSR rates which have to be followed, and there are some guidelines which are to be specified and followed. And after that, we have to send it to a consultancy, which will see, for example, if we prepare the cost of the cost of the project to be 20 lakhs. So it is the duty of the consultancy now to prepare the detailed estimate in somewhat lesser amount. Then thereafter, the execution of the detailed estimate, and how, and checking that whether it has been within the prescribed amount limit, we go for the inviting tenders, and we open the not declare it in the newspaper or the media. So we invite tenders, and on the basis of that, the contractor who is basically offering the minimum amount to us, we will hire that, and then we will start the project.
You wish why are you more fascinated towards irrigation and water resource, like basically in your civil engineering?
Basically, ma'am, my state Haryana is an agricultural driven state, so I feel that if I am in that department, I will be able to serve the majority of my area, because irrigation is basically connected to, directly or indirectly, to the agriculture of the Haryana. And Haryana is a well-known state in the overall India and the world for its agriculture and crop production. So that's why I feel that it fascinates me to be a part of this department.
What type of crops it, Haryana basically is the under crop production?
Major one are, ma'am, the wheat and the bajra. There are maize also, cotton production also, and depending upon the season, like in the kharif season, there are also paddy cultivation and maize, groundnut, and potato as well. So these are the crops that are grown in Haryana.
So what is the percentage of crop production in Haryana basically all over the India? Like as you said, that is the agricultural state.
I don't remember the figures actually, ma'am, right now,
Okay.
but I will see that.
Hmm. All right. Okay, if you will be selected basically as HPSC A, then what changes will you make for your team and what will you do?
Basically, I will, if I am selected as an AE, what I would do is that I have to work as, I should have the leadership quality first of all, because I have to lead a team, I have to lead a project. So I will make sure that the team is not uh, disappointed, or whether it is working in a happy mood. And for that, I will make sure that they are given the perks, like for example, sometimes we have to give them the basically snacks and provide them these facilities. And also I have to cooperate with them, and then they will also cooperate with me and do the work within time. And I will try to make sure that the project is completely completed within the timelines. And also one thing that I assure is that the quality control is also assured. And rest, other than that, I will see whether the site inspection I have to do is I am going there on time, and I see the progress of the work I will check. So this all, ma'am.
All right. Why should I select you?
Because, ma'am, I have tendency to that I am very punctual, and I am very dedicated towards my work, and I am very socialized person also. And I also I am also very committed person toward when it comes to my work. So that's why I feel you should select me.
Okay. Basically, Yogesh, good answers you have given. You are clear with the crop productions and agriculture, basically outcomes in which you are expertise. That is irrigation and water resource management. That is very different about the crop production, like crop production and agriculture part. I would say you need to be work out on your data, right? That what is the percentage, and as you are again, consistently you are mentioning that, ma'am, it's basically यू कैन से इट आउट कि हरियाणा एग्रीकल्चर स्टेट है ना? तो आपको पता भी होना चाहिए फिर कितना एग्रीकल्चर स्टेट है, कितनी परसेंटेज क्रॉप्स का आपको पता है, ठीक है? ऑल्सो आई वुड से दैट गार्डनिंग आपकी हॉबी है। आपकी हॉबी के बारे में आपको अच्छे से पता होना चाहिए। रोज प्लांट की आर्टिफिशियल प्लांटेशन होती है, नेचुरल। वैसे उसकी नेचुरल होती है, बट जब आपको इंस्टेंट उस पर चाहिए तो उसकी आर्टिफिशियल प्लांटेशन भी हो जाती है, ठीक है? जैसे रोज डेज वगैरह होते हैं, या फिर जो ये रोज मतलब जैसे बुके वगैरह हम बनाते हैं बेसिकली, इतनी जल्दी थोड़ी ना ग्रो करते हैं, दैट इज आर्टिफिशियल प्लांटेशन,
Artificial.
ठीक है? ऑलराइट। सो
Okay.
बेसिकली कोई भी प्लांट है, कोई आप गार्डनिंग में वेजिटेबल्स लगाते हो या कुछ भी करते हो, वो सारी चीजें भी आपको थोड़ा सा पता होना चाहिए, आई वुड से, क्योंकि आपको अगर आपकी हॉबी के बारे में नहीं पता तो फिर आपकी वो हॉबी नहीं, राइट? एंड इंट्रो इज ओके, फाइन, ठीक है, आंसर्स ठीक है। मेरे को पहले से इंप्रूवमेंट ये लगी कि आपकी कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स काफी अच्छी हो गई है, मतलब पहले से आपको चॉइस ऑफ वर्ड काफी अच्छी आ गई है। जैसे मैंने फर्स्ट एचआर लिया था तो उस टाइम बहुत ही ऑन एन एवरेज था, बट आज अच्छा था। और आपको आंसर को प्रेजेंट करना आ गया कि हाँ आप इसी मतलब फील्ड में क्यों जाना चाहते हो, क्यों सर्व करना चाहते हो, एंड ऑल लाइक दैट। क्या चेंजेस करोगे, ये आंसर थोड़ा स्ट्रांग हो सकता है कि एज ए आप क्या चेंजेस करोगे बेसिकली, ठीक है? कि फील्ड वर्क है आपका, ठीक है, आप सुपरविजन करोगे या कुछ भी करोगे, वो सारी चीजें बहुत नॉर्मलाइज है। मतलब अगर आप सेलेक्ट होते हो तो फिर आप ऐसा क्या अलग करोगे जो और कोई नहीं करेगा, ये चीज को थोड़ा सा आपने सोचना है,
श्योर,
ठीक
मैम।
है योगेश?
मैम,
बाकी
जैसे
सब
कि वो आप हॉबीज का कह रहे थे, मैम एक और हॉबी बताई थी मैं, म्यूजिक वाली। उसकी तो मैम
हम्म,
मुझे मतलब ठीक ठाक नॉलेज, गार्डनिंग की भी है, बट जैसे कि इतनी नहीं थी, मतलब जो मुझे पता था उतना ही मुझे आइडिया था। जैसे कि आप
हम्म।
कह रहे हो कि रोज वाला ये हो गया, तो इनके बारे में मैम पूरा डिटेल में से कि इनके साइंटिफिक नेम वगैरह ऐसा पता करना है?
साइंटिफिक नेम अगर याद कर लो, मतलब याद नहीं, मैं ये कह रही हूँ, मतलब थोड़ा सा आपको पता होना चाहिए। आपको कोई पूछे अच्छा आप गार्डनिंग करते हो, तो फिर आप कौन से प्लांट्स ग्रो करते हो, क्या करते हो आप गार्डनिंग में।
ठीक
मतलब
है।
बेसिकली वो आपको प्रोसीजर पूछे क्या करते हो आप गार्डनिंग में, कैसे करते हो, कटिंग करते हो प्लांट्स की, उनको साफ करते हो, कैसे करते हो। आपको उसका
ओके।
साइंटिफिक नेम पता है? जैसे अभी आपने मेरे को हिबिस्कस का पता नहीं क्या क्या बताया कि
हम्म।
मैम ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट प्लांट्स हैं, इंपॉर्टेंट क्रॉप्स हैं, समथिंग लाइक दैट, फिर आपको उनको साइंटिफिक नेम भी बताना है। ठीक
श्योर
है।
मैम।
और थोड़ा सा उनके ग्रोइंग के बारे में भी पता होना चाहिए, प्लांटेशन है कौन सा, लाइक दैट।
श्योर मैम, श्योर
राइट।
मैम। थैंक यू मैम।
ओके।